Welcome to your bi-weekly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading. So always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. Also, if you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Taurus. This is going to be a time where there's a power within you that's resurfacing. And this power really has to do with your own individual, independent strength, which is something that I've noticed in your readings, this pattern that keeps surfacing about the importance of this time to work on your independent spirit, to become more active in the life you want to create on your own, even if it means that for the time being, for those priorities to be the ones that you are fully committed, you will have to let go of certain comfort areas that before you hold on to, because you've learned that dependency on relationships, on comforts, on others didn't provide to you the real happiness that you were looking for. So something in you awakened the reality that you need to be more proactive and more participant within your own life to make things happen the way you want them to happen. So it's you regain the sense of strength within your own spirit to command your life and to guide your life. And so this implied and is still implying a lot of ability to let go of things that don't align with that path of freedom anymore. So it's probable that you would see relationships and career situations that are not in alignment with yourself fall apart, difficulties in relating with friends that are not anymore in a match to that rising of your vibration, in terms of understanding that you have to be more in control of your own destiny and life, because that's why you have a free will. That's why you have an opportunity to choose. That's why you can decide if you go left or if you go right. And so you went through a healing time, definitely. Here with the Four of Swords in the recent past, there was a contemplation that you were making about how to gracefully accept the end of a situation that could be related with a project, with a source of finances, a help that was used to be given to you in some way, but that you understood that it was not in alignment again with this Queen of Wands in the foundation, which you need to be more independent, free, owner of your own voice and thoughts and ideas, where you wanted to be much more creative and visionary about everything, every single thing that you are doing. And so I believe that maybe there's an ending here, represented by the Death card and the Six of Pentacles crossing you and challenging you. Maybe there's an ending of a source of income that might make you feel threatened and question here the decisions of the the Queen of Wands, that make you feel a little bit in doubt if you are doing the right thing, because you're going to lose a source of support, or which I believe it's not for you even support. It was more as a comfort, a safe blanket in your life that kept you from not fully committing to a path of creative self-expression and of living and doing things on your own much more independently. Or maybe you will face some type of struggle or tension within a project, or with co-workers, or with a group of people, your group of friends, that might be, in reality, it's a fight of egos. And you might become aware of how distant you are from this type of energy at this time. And sometimes it may bring you fear because the death card is scary. We are called upon to let things die in our life naturally, to not resist the death, to allow the change, to let go of attachments so new life can come, so new opportunities can present themselves. And that's very scary and triggers fear, anxieties, and situations where we feel at war with ourselves. This could also be that in your mind, you just are in a mode of, in a state of tension or frustration or difficulty knowing how to accept a change without feeling that you're going to lose your balance, or you're going to lose your support, or you're going to lose something or someone that was always there for you, and you questioning if you have what it takes to be on your own. Here with the Queen of Wands in the foundation and the Nine of Wands in the near future. First of all, you have to understand the huge amount of passion and strength that's trying to be manifested within you. Your soul's desire to evolve through the expression of fire, of trust, confidence, creative self-expression, ability to shine on your own, ability to be the leader of your own life, to take the leadership role of your life as you should have always been, to shine on your identity, on who you are, despite the fact that people might accept or not, judge you or not, like you or not, because that's always going to be there. But the difference is you can be judged and criticized and feel happy about what you are doing, feeling that you are being authentic with your own self, or you can still be judged and criticized but feel very frustrated and irritated with your life because you're not doing something that brings you fulfillment. And one of the saddest things is wasted potential and wasted talent, because I need your talent. Everybody needs your talent. Everybody here needs your contribution. This is how we evolve and grow from the individual to the collective. So question yourself, where are you lacking or fearing the change and the transition and the ending of something in your life because you don't trust yourself enough to know that whatever happens, you will have yourself. And so you have yourself, you are okay. You will always be okay because you know, you trust who you are, you trust what you are doing. You believe in what you are doing, even if nobody else does. You do. So take the fire here in conflict in your mind as something to bring you a stimulation to this. So take this Five of Wands, this battle within you, this war on your mind, this tension, this difficulty in knowing what's the right direction, what's the right opinion, what's the right voice. Take all of that to inspire you to know that the right answer is in you. Just and that. As simply as that is in you. But to get to it, you have to trust your ability to stay strong in the face of challenge, in the face of fear, in the face of difficulty, to stay protective of what you have built so far, which is this growing beliefs in your independent spirit, which is in the foundation. So it's not something that can be exactly conscious depending on how you deal with your own self, because it's in the foundation, so it's below you. It's the deepest inner motivation and conscious motivation for all the change to be happening right now. And because you were too passive, probably you were too passive in the past, and now it's like the universe wants to kick you to make you great. It wants to kick you to know that you have all it takes. It's enough sleeping, it's enough thinking, it's enough planning, it's enough making plans as a way to delay the real change to happen. The change with the death card is the only major arcana here, so it's overtaking all the rest. The death here is telling you the change is happening. Be ready to feel some of your skin being shed this week in some way. What I mean is some part of your life going through this change, which might indicate an ending, but it's an ending that's going to open doors for the real balance in your life. So think about it. If you have been spending the first 20 years of your life, or whichever time, forgetting about yourself, forgetting about your charisma, your beauty, your confidence, your sensuality, your ability to shine on your own, if you forgot about how strong you are as an individual, the right balance at this time, you overuse the energy of dependency. Right now, the balance, the real balance that is asked for you to give, it's to learn to be independent, to be confident, to be assertive, to be bold, to be creative, and to not back down in the face of challenge, which is the biggest challenge for you is your own fear of yourself and your own disbelief of yourself. So rise that fire, rise that energy of creation to bring forward a quality in you of sharing your gifts and your talents with others, making a contribution to those around you who are staring at you and thinking you are amazing because of that shine that you might not know, but you are expressing naturally in you, and people notice that. People notice how much more developed you are in your own self, how much assured you are in what you do, in what you speak, in what you think, in what you feel. Because more and more you are getting into the vibration of authenticity. So whatever challenges, know that you are strong. You could be tired. Yes, this could be felt as a long journey. It could feel very uncomfortable. It could feel very threatening. It could feel very scary again because you don't know what it is to be like this on your own, and now you're left alone with all of this, and you're not sure if you can be accountable for the responsibility of using that spirit of yours to guide you somewhere, that it's not as discriminative as before, that is not as reassured as before, but it's much more spontaneous, dynamic, and bringing you a sense of empowerment. So maybe you will need to watch or be a witness of some type of conflict, either in your mind or around your environment, people around you, that could be wrestling over egoistic things or over selfish things or over unnecessary things where nobody's willing to listen to each other. Nobody's listening to respect each other's individuality because we all think that our own is the best, and so everybody has to obey to our own ways of doing things and believing. And maybe you will need this tension, conflict, and fight around you to trigger in you the understanding that more and more you are far from a lower vibration feeling of being enslaved by that type of very selfish energy, because now you understand what it means to be an individual, to be strong on your identity without becoming a narcissist. It's not about that, or without becoming selfish. Being your own self, it's the biggest responsibility that you will ever take in your life. And so the death card is telling you to let go of anything that it's not allowing you to shine. If you are in the middle of a group of people that don't allow your voice to come forward, let that project, let that situation end. Step away from that, because you on your own, you are ready to take the challenge and be very successful in it. So Taurus, I hope you find your shine. Thank you so much for listening, liking, and subscribing. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.